loves, it's me Jay, and today we're back with Fisch. And in today's Fisch video, I'll be showing you guys how to get these 4 oxygen tanks that you can get from the Northern Expedition area on the C1 map. And these 4 oxygen tanks are called the beginner oxygen tank, the basic oxygen tank, intermediate oxygen tank, and the advanced oxygen tank. And I hope you guys have saved up to getting 24,000 to 30,000 CS, because all 4 of them in total will cost around that amount. So I hope you guys saved enough money for that. And yeah, these will be helpful if you have to go on areas that require oxygen and stuff. So these are really good for anyone who needs that for side quests and etc. And yeah, if you guys haven't seen my previous video where I talked about getting the diving gear and flippers, be sure to check this out on this video down below on my description, and be sure to check out my fish playlist that's also linked on the description down below. And yeah, let's get this video started. Alright, so I'm gonna go to Moosewood, which I'm already nearby. Moosewood, which is right here, and it looks like it's already Aurora, which is so pretty. I love the sky, and I would have loved to fish during this time, but you know, I gotta help you guys with getting the oxygen tanks first. But Aurora is really good for luck boost and stuff, so when it comes to catching fish. So I have I only have 3 of the oxygen tanks. I'm missing only the basic one, which is pretty much the cheapest one out of all 4. So what you have to do is, if you're in Moosewood, just go there, or if you're in any place, just make sure you have a shipwright you can spawn, you can talk to, and then spawn your boat in, because we're gonna go to the Northern Expedition. So hold on, let me get my jet ski ready. Okay. And then if you're in Moosewood or any other place, just grab your boat and go to Northern Expedition where my cursor is pointing. And yes, you can see the new island over there, Lobster Shores. Again, I won't be able to make a video of that. Just be sure to check out other videos about the lobster event stuff. And yeah, so once you get to this cool looking portal, go through it by with your boat, and keep going where the little tile thing says Northern Expedition. So just keep going in this direction until you get closer, and you'll see this icy stuff on the water. So I'm getting close, and you can see all those ice and stuff. And you'll be at Northern Summit, so that's where you need to go. So I'm gonna try to park my jet ski right over here in front of the shipwright that's right there, and then let me get off. And then once you made it over here, you should go over to nearby the merchant area, and then you're this little ladder, I think. And right here there is the refill oxygen tank station. So these will be helpful if you go to higher altitude. So I'm not going to use that right now, because you'll see when you get to a higher altitude there's going to be 2 bars. So there's a merchant right here, and there's this rod for 25,000. There's a stats for you. Feel free to pause it if you want to see the stats of that rod. Is only 25,000, I think, but it's up to you if you want to buy it. So behind this guy with the orange hat, there's the basic oxygen tank for 1,000 CS. I'm gonna buy this, and I might as well just put it on. Just you know, it's better to put it on right away before you start going up to higher altitude areas on the Northern Expedition. So I have my basic oxygen tank on. You won't see the difference until we get up to the top. So yeah, so that's where the oxygen tank is. And then if you go to where the merchant is, and then you go up here to this not up here, but you go over here to where you see the ice stuff with the ladders on the thing, just go over there, and then you'll see this ladder up here. So, sorry, I'm using my glider, I have it on. So go up in this ladder. It's kind of hard to get up, so make sure you go in the middle of the ladder so it's easier for you to get up the ladders. And then you go straight and follow these like ladders that you see here. So because these ladders will help you get to all the other oxygen tanks that you need. So keep going up on these ladders and then go straight to where I'm at, and you'll see another like tent right here. So there's this yellow tent, and then there's this like orange tent, and then there's like this person right there, but we don't need to go over there. So go towards the yellow tent and then go straight, and then you'll turn like right a little and you'll see all these ladders. So you have to go up all of these ladders. There's gonna be a bunch of ladders because this place is pretty big, so we gotta keep going on these ladders and then go straight, but you don't go inside that little icy cave area that you see over there. So like go like up here, like once you get up to this point, turn right and you go up this ramp. That's where you need to go, and like follow the ones with the little like pole thingies. I don't know what those are called, but those little like pole like fence thingies. And then more ladders means that you have to keep going up, so just go all the way up and you'll see soon enough there will be the 2 bars. I think it's called overgrowth caves. That's the beginning of that like 2 like bar thingy, whatever it's called. So keep going like this way where I'm going and follow the ladders here. Just all you have to do is just basically follow where I'm going. You know, I know it's hard for me to explain, but I hope you guys can get it. So once you get to the icy area, keep going straight this way, and yeah, just keep on going. Just keep on going. I have the Glimmerfin boots on, so it might be a little faster, but if you don't have it on, just it's fine. You can still get there, but it might slow you down anyways. So, oh, there you go, overgrowth cave. So just keep going on this ladder, and I think on this part, yep, there's the bars. So the orange one is your temperature, and the blue one is your oxygen. And I have the oxygen tank on, so when I take it off, this blue bar will go down like quicker if you don't have the basic oxygen tank on once you get to the overgrowth cave. So I'm gonna put this on, and you see how like, I don't know if you can see the difference, but it like changed up and now it's like slower, but it's not too slow. It'll still go down, but it's not too slow, I think. So I have the cloak and I have the glimmer. Yeah, so the cloak and the Glimmerfin suit level 3 helps you with this thing, but if you don't have those 2, then it's fine. We could just still go up there with the oxygen tank and the temperature situation, but those 2 help you with the temperature, if you're wondering. So I'm just gonna show you, I'm just gonna do it without the cloak and the Glimmerfin suit level 3. But yeah, once you get up to that ladder, go over here till you see these like orange tents, and then these fireplaces help you with the temperature situation, so it keeps your temperature really high up. And then there's also a refill oxygen tank station, so these are really good. These are basically like your little mini checkpoints. So like anytime you go here, you can like use it to like warm yourself up and like get the oxygen tank up. So over here, this is where you can buy this like rod for like $50,000, and that's like the CS and things like that. So feel free to pause that too. Oops, I did not mean to buy that. That was my fault. I did not mean to buy that, but I could just make more money and save it up. I did not mean to buy that rod. That was by accident. So I'm gonna use this oxygen tank right here so that I don't start losing oxygen. But over here on like this orange tent, there's a pickaxe that you'll use for like some of the North Expedition quests. And then here is the beginner oxygen tank, which is basically the upgrade of the green basic oxygen tank that you have on. Sorry, I can't speak. But in order for you to equip it, you have to take off your basic oxygen tank, and then pull this one out, the basic oxygen, beginner oxygen tank, and I put it on. I'm getting those 2 mixed up. My bad. But that one costs, I think, like 2,000, no, 3,000 pink, 3,000 cash. Oh my gosh, I'm getting my brain mixed up, but yeah. So once you turn to like this, where the rod is facing, or like basically where that refill oxygen tank area is, you turn like left, obviously, or yeah, you turn right, and then you see these ladders over here. So you go up all these ladders. I keep going down. I didn't go in like the middle of the ladders. Just keep going in the middle of the ladders. They help you get up much easier because it's harder to get on these ladders for some reason. And I keep following where those like little pole fences are. Those, I forgot what those called, to be honest, but you walk over this little like arch bridge over here, and then you keep following, like go straight and keep following these like pole thingies, and then go down over here, and there will be like this rock area. So you go towards this, like go like left and on the rock area, and then once you make it here, there's gonna be the icicle area and this spot. So I would go left because that's where you need to go until you see these ladders, and then that means you have to keep going up, because the higher we get, the more oxygen tanks you'll find and more items you'll find too. So just keep going up in the ladders, and then turn right, go up and then turn right over here, and then keep going straight, and then you'll see this other like branched or an arched ramp bridge or whatever you call this, and then turn left after you make it there, or turn right. I'm getting mixed up with my lefts and rights. And then keep following the little pole thingies, and then you'll see these like ladder bridges, and go past this tree right here and keep passing these like ladder bridges. I'm sorry, I'm really bad at explaining, so I hope you guys can understand what I'm trying to say. And then keep going straight, keep following these like ladder bridges, and then keep going up these ladders too, turn right, and then go past this tree right here, and then go up these ladders again. There's so many ladders, guys. It's just a ladderception going on. Just keep going on ladders and ladders, and then turn left and go over here till you see another ladder over there, like past this tree, and then go inside this like icy area and like go up this bridge as well, this like arch bridge right here. Then keep going straight until you see those little pole thingies, and then turn right a little and keep following this like icy path over here with the pole thingies on the side, and then you'll see this bush. Just go towards the left side on where the bush is, and then keep going over here, keep going on the icy pathway, like where you see those little icicle thingies, and then you'll see there's like a bunch of rocks and ladders. So I would suggest like going down or like flying over there with a ladder if you wanted to, and then keep going up the ladder over here, and just like until you get to this like rocky spot, just get up here, and then I think, yeah, you have to go up this ladder right here as well, and then turn right until you see these like orange tents again, and then go up these ladders right here, and this is the area where you can like put your checkpoint, like your spawn checkpoint. So I'm gonna go over here on the ladders, and this is where you can get the refill station and the fireplace to fill up your temperature and your oxygen thingy. So filling this up, and over here this is where you can get the intermediate oxygen tank and this like rod right here for like, what is that, 500 grand? That's pretty expensive. So here's the stats for that as well. And the intermediate oxygen tank is 10,000 CS, and it's basically the upgraded version of the beginner oxygen tank that I have on. So let me take off my oxygen, let me equip that one and take it off, and then pull this one out, the intermediate oxygen tank, and then put it on. So to put each of them on, you just have to like equip the one that you're wearing, and then take it off, and then put the one you're want to wear and then put it on. I'm not making any sense. So yeah, once you go, okay, so I'm gonna show you where you can spawn. You could go into your spawn point. So if you go down here to the orange tents, you'll see this guy. This is basically the innkeeper, and you have to pay it for like 35 CS. So if you wanna keep your checkpoint here, yeah, it's like you can do that right here. Because like sometimes it might be difficult to get up there without, like, if you want to do this all over again, I would suggest doing that. That's if you want to, but yeah, once you talk to the innkeeper, like, I mean, if you want to, that is, go like right, I think, like go right or straight from the innkeeper side, and then keep going with like the little pole things, and then you'll see this ramp right here. So just go up on this ramp, and then just keep following this path, like go straight, and then keep following the little pole thingies, and then you'll see these ladders. If you see ladders, that means it's a good sign. That means you're going up somewhere. So I'm going all the way up here. There's like 4 ladders over here, I think. And then there's gonna be another set of ladders right after that. So we just keep going up the ladders, and then turn right and keep following up. And then there's going to be also another set of ladders right there, so we'll just keep going up the set of ladders. Okay, so we're at the 𝐬𝐭𝐻 canal. That means you're almost there. I think there's one more place to get up there, and you should be there soon. So keep going to this direction and up these like ladders right here. So yeah, just going up the ladders. More and more ladders over here, so just keep going on these ladders. It's basically me repeating, keep going on these ladders. Because ladders means that you're in the right direction. So then there's another ladder right here, so I'm gonna go this way. And then keep going straight over here. And right past the street is also another ladder. So up here, we go there. And then another ladder right here, and then after that, turn left. You're on the Great Glacial Grotto, which means you're on the top. And you'll see this like big portal thingy up there, whatever that is. And then you see these orange tents right here. And this is where basically another spawn for the cloak, the advanced glider that I have been using, and of course the advanced oxygen tank that costs 25,000 CS. Pretty expensive, but it is really good for your oxygen level, honestly. So this is the one that I currently am using the most in like my other videos. So I'm gonna take off my intermediate one, and this is also the upgrade of the intermediate tank, the advanced one, and the final upgrade too. So this is the final upgrade. So I'm gonna put this one on, and you see how my oxygen is going really down without the oxygen tank on. See how that went back up, and it's going really slow, so this is a good sign. And let me get my temperature up before I start dying and spawning back to where I'm at, because I didn't decide to spawn on the northern expedition area. But yeah, that's basically how you get all 4 of the oxygen tanks. And you could get one of them if you want to, but I would suggest the advanced oxygen tank. And I also suggest getting all of them in order, so it makes it easier for you to not die quicker. And yeah, and that's it. That's all I got to show you on how to get all of these oxygen tanks. So I'll see you at the outro. That's all for today, loves. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I hope this video helped with you getting all 4 of the oxygen tanks. So I'm sorry if this was super confusing, but don't worry, I've edited this video to where like you'll be able to understand it a little better. But yeah, in the next fish video, I'll be showing you how to get the winter cloak, and then right after that video I'll show you how to get the 2 gliders that are in this game. And yeah, so be prepared for those 2 videos to come out in like the following week or so. I'm not sure when, but yeah, be sure to give this video a like and subscribe to my channel. Hit that notification bell so you won't miss out on any of my content and when I upload my videos on my channel. And comment down below which oxygen tank would you prefer to use. I prefer using the advanced oxygen tank because it's better for like the oxygen levels and stuff. Yeah. Thank you so much for watching. Bye, loves.